Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Cycles podcast with me, your girl, Adiambo, Kisumu City. You're hanging out with me, Mabe Cheryl. And on this particular episode, I have such a lovely guest with me. She's so beautiful. Adina Shanga.
I mean,
Adina Shanga.
I
This is how
mean,
you look every day.
occasionally,
Hey,
occasionally, on every good day.
this is too much. Unajua boyfriends zetu wana roam hizi same streets.
I mean, what feature?
Well, ati
Tumesema this is Project Find Joanna husband.
mita wejuo. Unataka husband from the Cycles audience?
Kama ako.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kama uko na una watch.
But I'm joking.
No. So please tell the audience who you are, what you do, and stuff like that.
Okay, hi guys. My name is Joan Melly. I am a co-host at the Sandwich Podcast. I am also a digital marketer, mostly focusing on lifestyle, beauty, and fashion content.
Mhm.
Yes, I think that's just that. I'm also a student.
A
Yeah.
student where?
In a school. Let's not
Okay.
talk about that. Not talk about school right now.
Fine. So you've mentioned, no, we were having a conversation earlier.
Yes.
And before that, you've mentioned that you are a co-host at the Sandwich Podcast.
yes,
So tell me how that has been. And also recently you had a live show.
the biggest live show ever.
The biggest live show. That's where we're aspiring to go, by the way.
Imagine you
So-
get there. It was so nice.
Uh-huh.
I mean, being in the Sandwich Podcast is amazing, genuinely. Like working with those guys has been seamless. Not the easiest, but it's been okay because, we respect each other's choices, decisions, and everything. And the live show was actually, I think, our greatest and biggest project. Because this was the third
This
one
is
we were
a
doing.
Yeah.
And this one was insane. Let me tell you, it was insane when we were looking on that day. So we were, of course, talking throughout the entire day, and we were looking at the sites we're using to care to get our tickets. So we're now checking ticket sales they were okay, but they were not so okay. Tell me why within an hour we doubled the number.
In last minute.
Last minute,
Uh-huh.
it was insane. So now we are now just what do you say, like saying hi to guys around and whatnot. And then we're just seeing more people coming in. We're just wondering how the hell are we gonna do this? Because yes, the second one was big, but it was not as big as the third one. So it was beautiful.
I'm so happy to hear
It
that.
was amazing. I loved
It's
it.
growing step by step.
Honestly, it is.
How long are you in? How long are you guys in now?
2 years.
2
I
years.
think 2 years for me, 3 years for them, because I joined them later on.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was a beautiful success. Honestly, I wish you were there. It was a good party.
I will be in the next one.
Okay, good. Okay, you guys have had it.
You've mentioned anyone who has watched Sandwich Podcast knows that you host the show alongside guys.
Yes.
So how's that?
Working with men, men. I mean, it's not hard because these guys are my friends also. So it's easy for me to communicate whatever I want through them, because I'll just be like, I'll call them aside. I'll be like, you guys, you're not acting right on this, and this, or you're doing this good. You're not. It's not hard, to be very honest. I think also having the friendship aspects makes
sure.
it so easy for me to do it. Yeah.
It's so good to hear that friendship aspect is working out for you, because in other sides, it's usually that friendship aspect that makes it hard for you to call them out, because okay, Nikki call out alafu kasirike and all those things.
So now I understand that. I usually say, if you're my friend, you should be able to call me out on some things. Because if you can't hold me accountable, that means we're not friends enough. Because why you're not comfortable telling me that I'm doing something wrong?
For sure.
Yeah. So yeah, with friends, I feel like it should be easier.
It's so refreshing to hear that.
Right?
Honestly, can we
Honestly,
be friends?
Yeah.
Friends from
yes,
here?
of course we're friends. I mean, we've chatted. We're friends.
Now that you mentioned,
Yeah.
earlier we were having a chat and we were talking about how we're both not church girls.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean we don't believe in God, because we do. And
Yeah.
you mentioned that you listen to Maverick City a lot.
I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed.
I'm obsessed with them
Chandler
as well.
Moore should know I am obsessed with his voice. And
Naomi drives me crazy, and she makes me feel like God is just right here next to me.
I mean, praise and worship in my room slaps. I usually just have my AirPods on, and then I just listen to the music. Sometimes I'm usually so scared that I'll make noise for my sister. So I just find myself singing and just murmuring like, yeah. But I love Maverick City so
Because
much.
when I play that music, when my
Yeah.
mom is at home, the mood changes. She starts praying wherever she is. Naanza kusikia ni kama ni zinafanyika.
And she's like, oh Lord, you've touched me.
Spirit inashuka.
Right there. But do you listen to music and then you start crying?
I do, actually, a lot. And
Really?
especially such type of music.
Yeah.
Where you feel maybe because when they sing, it's like you're praying. It's like the other songs, like there's this song, I don't know if it's by them, I'm not sure. I got miracles on miracles.
Okay.
Did
Okay.
you know it?
You know you're
Okay,
a singer, so just
hata umesikia kenye nimefanya. But I'll
yeah.
send it to you in case you don't know it. When I listen to such songs, because they feel like you're one giving thanks, the others feel like you're asking God for something and all those things, and you feel it deep to your core and you start
Literally.
crying. And not even gospel songs, even the secular ones.
The secular ones, I mean, Snooze. You know, I've been using Snooze as a Christian song. The way she says, I can't lose when I'm with you. I usually say, yeah, period. I'm with God. How can I
How
lose?
can you? How can you? It's so nice to see. I don't know. People judge people who don't go to church. Especially, I don't know.
I mean, even my parents do. They keep on questioning me, like, why don't you go to church? Why don't you do this? But I don't really understand why it's. I get it, like it's in the Bible. They say you must commune and just
Yeah.
worship in a
Yeah.
place. Like, yeah, they get that aspect.
Mhm.
But then, as I told you, my experience with church has not been that good. I mean, there's always judgment over some petty things. There's a day I was in church with my sister and my dad, and we had sat at the front, yeah. Then the pastor called, I think, my sister to say hello because we had not been in our hometown for a minute, yeah. So he called my sister, like, to just say hi to the congregation and everything. And my sister had worn this cute dress. She was looking lovely. It was not anything short, nothing like me right now. Like, she was looking presentable for the church, for the Lord. She was looking good. Tell me why immediately she comes down from the altar. Is it called the altar?
It is.
The wife's pastor sends a lesso for her to cover herself up. I was so irritated. I kept
You
on
were about to
removing it.
throw hands.
I was about to throw hands. I'm that sister who's always ready to fight.
Yeah.
So I was just like, this is so disrespectful. Why would you do that? Why would you?
Yeah.
Because everyone was seeing. Why would you make her look like she's worn something that is not presentable? Something that is, what do they call it? Why are words disappearing from my head today? Yeah, but
Yeah,
it made her
we get
seem
it.
so bad. Like she's worn something that is extremely exposing her body. That dress was, she was looking really good. I was offended. So that was one of the reasons why I generally just say,
Church.
I'm sorry. Not only that, you find pastors, people are supposed to be guiding you in, worship and everything. They're the ones
Yeah.
who are judging you, the first ones. Leave even the dressing things.
And it's always like that. Those people who have chairs in like
The
the
big
women
places,
guilds and
yeah.
stuff, but you find them in beer dens, and then at the end of the day they come to church looking all
Let me
holier
you know,
than thou.
I don't have a problem with people doing like the both thing, like both of them, but just don't preach water and drink wine.
So that's the point.
And imagine if it's okay if you want to have a beer, it's fine. No one is gonna beat you up. I mean, Jesus turned water into wine.
It's in the Bible.
It's in the Bible. No one is gonna beat you up. I mean, the moment it leads you to sin, that's when it should be a problem.
For sure.
So pastors, you find people in high places like hitting on you. That has been my experience. One time, it was insane.
And you decided,
I said, I'm not going back
this is
there.
not it.
Get somebody else to do it. Get somebody
I
else
think
to do
my
it.
point of where I decided church is a no-no was, I think after high school, I finished high school, and there's something I was really praying to God about, and he didn't do it for me. And then there was beef between us.
You went, God, you said,
I treat him like, like we're bros and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
there was beef between us. So I wasn't talking to him for a while. I didn't want to have anything to do with him. So after we finished, I went to a Catholic school. So you can imagine the amount of time we have mass, the amount of time we have. We spend on our knees, basically. So that was
for the right reason. So pray.
That was a lot. So when we transitioned to now the real world, I was like, there's no way I'm waking up to go to church until this beef is resolved. After a while, I went back, but then now it's the way every sermon turns into a sermon about your blessings coming to locate you, or like money and all those things.
Oh, even money aspect. I hate that.
Yeah, I hated that about church.
Changa kukubaya gari. No, let's be for real.
Exactly. And every time it's usually mchango wa pili. You never really hear of mchango wa kwanza. Me, I've never heard
What is even mchango ya pili na
mchango ya pili? It's that harambee. So today, leo tuko na mchango ya pili ya kununulia father gari.
Oh, I don't like that.
So it's always mchango ya pili. Ya kwanza, so I come to church every day. I've never had mchango. So there was that aspect. And then also, to some extent, I feel like in church, this message of hopelessness is always driven, which I don't like. Okay, fine, I'm already hopeless, I know, and that's why I'm here before God. But if someone is about, I don't know, maybe a beautiful someone, and then now you start turning it into how we are jobless and how we are employed. We don't have jobs and all those things. Nikaona too. Don't remind me how hopeless I
Yes,
am. I'm
you
here
are.
for to find
Yeah.
peace or to find release. But now if you're taking me back there all the time, then
It's not a
it's
pretty
not
look. Yeah, I
giving.
get you. I feel like that's I always say
Hmm.
your relationship with God is so personal. So if you can just leave it at that, you have yours on the side. I'm gonna do mine. If I wanna be in
Exactly.
church with you, that's
That's
cool.
okay.
But
It's
if I also don't want to, just let me be. Because
hmm
of course I'm finding other ways
for sure.
to
To worship and
yeah.
communicate with
Look
God.
at us. Preach. Preach, Lord.
It's turned into a sermon. Hi,
Yeah.
and now we got so we move away from that.
Yeah.
So it's been Valentine's this week, and I really
Child.
think people outdid themselves this Valentine's. It was
Really?
crazy. Flowers ran out by like 6. Vanessa just said
Oh
flowers
wow.
zilly ran out by 6. Whereas in previous Valentine's by 11 p.m. ish, there's still flowers. You can find flowers in the streets and stuff like
That's
that.
beautiful
She
though.
also said money bouquets were going out like crazy.
As they should. Get them girls money. Yes, I love
Have you
that.
gotten a money bouquet before?
I have.
You
But it was
have?
from my friend. It was from a friend. Not
Okay.
anyone I've been seeing. I like
Okay.
mine direct transactions. I don't want to work with cash.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now, in line with that, do you
Yeah.
prefer to be loved loudly or do you prefer to be? It's private. People know about it, but it's private.
Mm, whew. Okay, so for one,
Mm-hmm.
I will never ever put my relationship out on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Just for my own for I just don't want that.
Mm-hmm. That means even pictures of him. No, no, no.
Akona Instagram yake si ndio? Anaweza
Eh.
jipost hapo.
Okay. I
Yeah,
like
I
that.
believe that. I believe that.
Uh-huh.
Okay. But I feel like it just maybe also because I'm young and also
Mm-hmm.
the things that I have been seeing. They when once you put um your relationship out on social media, people feel familiar with you.
Exactly.
The sense of familiarity really annoys me.
Mm-hmm.
The way I was telling you, someone approached me and they told me something so weird, and I was just like,
Mm-hmm.
"Why would you talk to me like that?" And we don't know
You
each
don't know.
other.
Yeah.
I don't like people having a sense of familiarity when we don't know each other.
I don't know why
So
the internet gives people that
I
sort
think
of
it just
nini, the
once you
entitlement. It's because I
yeah.
feel they know you,
I
because
mean,
they're
just because you're
watching
showing
you,
bits and of whatever of your life, that's why they
hmm
feel like they know you. So they feel
and they
like
feel like you should show more.
yeah. Also the entitlement. I mean, if he's found something wrong people want to ask me, give your statement. I don't owe you that. So
Mm-hmm.
just because of that, I would never put my relationship out on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Now I love being loved out loud.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're together, I'm all about PDA. I want to hold your hand. I'm physical touch is one of my first love
Mm-hmm.
languages. So I'm gonna be all up in your business, all that. So I love being loved loudly. Show me off if you must,
Mm-hmm.
but let's not take it out on social media. Like if people know about us, that's cool. I love that. I love that.
Social media umekata.
You didn't make a tar. Is because of actually the things I've been seeing, Jenny. You know, even the scandals that we have on social
And
media. When
even healing after in case it does go
yeah,
south.
like the way relationships happen.
Mm-hmm.
Recently Natalie Tawa got engaged and
Mm-hmm.
she was looking beautiful and
Yeah.
everything. But people had so many things to say
To say
about her.
about
Like you
that
don't know this
relationship, yeah,
girl.
for
Just because you
sure.
know the person she dated before, you feel like you know her and you feel like you're entitled to some opinion about her. I don't
Mm-hmm.
like that. And it can get crashing to a
Mm-hmm.
in some point.
For sure.
So I don't think I can handle that. So that's
Okay.
that's one of the boundaries I usually put because when if you can have it out there and you've established boundaries with people, and yes, as much as people want to talk about this and this and this, it won't affect you.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. But I know myself. If you do that and you want to give me your 2 cents about this person, I might end up leaving them because why do you have
Because
an opinion about my man?
and then you start overthinking
I'm
things.
like, nanajulikana aje.
Ama akifanya kitu nasema guy nai kuna mtu
No,
alisema
no,
hii
no.
kitu on Twitter.
And I'd get so much in my head. I'll just be
Mhm.
overthinking everything throughout. So
That makes
just out of
sense.
that, out of respect for
Mhm.
myself, but maybe I'll grow out of it. Maybe it's just PTSD. Maybe nimeteseka too.
No, but pia
You
I
know?
see PTSD really. I feel like that's the most reasonable way to do it. But
Yeah.
unless I make cameos like once in a while.
Yes,
To
I
be
mean,
dole.
I mean, soft launching with the hands,
Ka watch.
like holding the
Mm?
beard,
At a toes,
let's
toenail.
not post men's feet. Me good though. Yeah, but I get you.
Izo.
Yeah. So small. Yeah, I think maybe I'll outgrow it. But right now, the place I'm in, I'm not even in a relationship, so I'm not. As in, that's so I can't even be
Uli
posting
naona
people I'm
unadanganya.
dating
Unadanganya.
around.
You're lying.
unless someone can publicly say that I claimed them and call them my man, I'm very single.
John, I have a feeling you're the street. That sound cover
I'm
streets.
not.
Vibaya for sana.
I'm
We'll
not.
find
I'm a
out.
good
We'll
girl.
find out.
I'm
So,
a good girl.
in line with the same thing about being loved, you stated clearly now. So is this something you do when you get into a relationship where you're like, hey man, listen, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, this is what you're gonna do, this is what you're not gonna do. Are
I'm
you
very
that type
vocal.
of
I'm very vocal.
for sure?
I'm very vocal. I'll tell you.
Wagobi, uski ukisema, if you tell him he'll run
Nikiogopa
away.
sasa, what if he does something wrong and I don't like it? And then
just speak about the salon because I feel like it's the same thing.
Yeah, I just have to tell you. I have to tell you. I like this. Like first with flowers, I have to tell you. I like white roses. I like red roses. I don't like pinks. I don't like the rest. I like money bouquets, but I prefer direct transaction to my account. Such things. I have to communicate that because once you start doing things that are wrong to me, I'm just like, damn, sasa hunijui. And then I can't use that because I didn't communicate what I want. Yeah. So I have to.
Do you speak about the salon?
Of course.
Sema ukweli.
Imagine I do.
Auogopangi?
Nitachapwa.
Mi naogopa.
For real.
Kwa salon akianaweza nishuka vibaya na nitakaa na imalizwe, nitaenda kulia home. Alafu kwa mat. The first time silikuwa napana mat. Nakaa hapo mbele because naogopa nikichelewa kushuka naweza nitandika ama nirushe gari.
Oh God.
I make sure I carry exact money because I don't want to be there calling him for change and then I call him akasirika and nipige. Oh no.
You can't. I mean,
no, but I'm outgrowing it these days. These days ikibo
unasema tu. Generally, I'm usually vocal. Even at home, I just say things as they are because the most utanichapa na ukinichapa sasa tutachapana. I mean, there's just one way. It's just one way about it. Yeah, so you just have to. I feel like communicating what exactly you want makes it easier and better for the person, and also it eliminates a person who cannot do it for you immediately. So if you like something going this way,
just say
it immediately that way. Like generally, if I say I want to talk to you 24/7 during the day, and then you say Mimi, siwezani na hiyo,
busy,
unless we can compromise on that.
If we can,
then it's okay. Then that means I need to make peace with that because I communicated and you said that you cannot do that.
For sure.
And then also when a person, you've communicated what you want and they say they want to do it and they don't, that's another problem because you're just like, sasa sinilikwambia hufanyi, I have to go now,
I love that. I feel like that's such an easy way to live as opposed to...
It is. It makes life easier for you.
For sure.
It's like going to a hotel and not knowing what you want to eat. Alafu mwambie ni choosy and then you don't like the food. And then namwambia, wow.
Unakasirika kikuletea kile amekuletea.
Yeah, what are you going to do about it? So like, guy, hata sikuwa nataka hii, and you didn't say what exactly you wanted. So that's, it makes life easy for you.
For sure.
Yeah.
So the other thing I want to ask is, I'm sure you had, the people call it puppy love, but you had someone you were interested in when you were younger. Do you remember that?
No, it's okay.
Do you remember, were they more than one?
Boyfriends in primary school? Damn. Yeah. But I feel like only two stuck. Only two stuck, actually. Yeah, the good guys. I actually talked to one still. Like, we're just friends.
I'll go about the after grow up because I feel like the moment you grow up, you see how I don't know,
how
you
they
just see things differently.
You see things differently because of course you guys have outgrown, you're different people. But this one was like my best friend. I remember we were so close. We were in two different relationships and we'd still find time to chill with each other. It was so insane.
You see cheating?
But like, we're friends. We're not doing anything. We're just friends. Like, we just go out and just link up and just be friends. Yeah, but that one, it was good. I don't know what to say. We're just friends.
I do not beam.
I love that boy. He was like, that was the first person I was just like, damn, I actually loved you.
Other puppy love I experienced. I remember this one was now with like my competitor. At least that's how we alikuwa na top mark.
You guys were just you guys had the sexual tension. Let's not call it sexual.
From competition. From competition. It's like, why are you beating me? Una ni beat kwa nini?
I had like that's one of those experiences, but it didn't even last.
And then
because we broke up the next weekend.
Kwa nini kulikuwa na mtu new?
Hapana, si story yetu ilijulikana.
Na kwani story kijulikana mnaacha tu.
I mean,
further problems.
He was a goody two shoes, so he was just like, I don't think, I was like, even me, I don't think I can do this. I had to, we used to say, don't let them leave you. You leave them before they leave you. So I was telling my best friend at night, like, I think he's gonna dump me tomorrow. So when we're going home, I'll dump him. When I get there to my house, I'll dump him.
You dump him
Of
before
course
he
I
dumps
did.
you.
I dumped him before he dumped me. I was so scared. Like, you want to embarrass me?
I love to go to
No
the express
ways.
in such funny ways. Sijui kupangiana desk, anafika, anapata
Yeah, we're doing
mamarenjea.
cute things
That's
then.
it's so silly.
You guys
Okay,
are doing
so
cute
silly.
things.
But
I mean,
even
that's
now,
puppy love though.
ati namwarenjea desk, ati nikistop by the shop, nikibuy sweet na buy extra for him.
Oh yeah, that was
Ikifika break
cute.
time unamrushia. Nonsense.
Wait, doesn't mine count? Because the guy I was dating was in high school. And then I was in primary school.
Hiyo ni shida. What's up utamwarenjea desk aje?
I mean, we
So ulikuwa na express aje?
love.
Notes na text za simu ya
Text.
mama yako.
Thank God I had
Don't
my
text
phone.
me.
Thank
Don't
God
text me. My
I
mom
had
has my
own
phone now.
Thank God I had my own phone, so that was saving me. And my mom used to take my phone every week.
time.
I don't understand. Okay, I get it, because if I was having boyfriends,
Yeah.
definitely I was being confused.
Yeah.
That puppy love was cute. Thinking about it, it was really cute. Because why was I walking home
And I feel
and
you're
I had a
excited to
car
go
to
to
take me home? Why was I doing that?
And you're excited to go to school in the morning.
No,
What
that one I
class?
never got.
Lakini the bad part about it ilikuwa saa ya kuchapwa. Unachapwa na boyfriend yako
Ako
hapa
hapo
naona.
the ick you get. Oh, maybe I was just so scared. He gets the
Especially
ick.
opposite.
Oh yeah.
If you see him cry or if you see that the kids are getting to him, it's like, oh no.
Oh no, this
I'm
loser.
dating a weakling.
This loser. This guy the guy I had a short-lived fling with when we were in class 8. So he was really good at math, and I sucked at math.
Same boat.
Mine was bad. It was bad. Mine was the worst.
Nakuelewa.
What? So every single time he used to be told, please teach Joan how to learn math and everything.
They know
The
you
teacher,
guys are...
no, that's a teacher.
okay.
Of course, he doesn't know anything. So this guy used to come to my house to teach me math, and then we just have this like vibe, kidogo kidogo. We're just like holding hands while he's teaching
no
me.
math is happening.
Why do you think I never understood the math?
Shame on you, John. Shame on you. Anyway,
I was living my best life. I hope someone can teach me maths finally. I don't know.
I was saying in the previous episode, like, I feel like if now I got a rematch with math, I think I would ace that subject. I feel like I'm mature for it now.
Me, I said I moved on from it. It's okay.
No, we'll do a paper. We'll do a math paper.
Just my paper.
Yeah, we'll have what we... Not just my high school. What is just my...
No, why would I do that to myself?
No, see, kujitesa. See, now we're trying to see. See, you said you're ready to learn math.
No, learn. Are you going to teach me?
So we'll have like a week of preparation. So for paper 1, a week of preparations, you go through...
I'm biased. Do you know those men who know math?
Women who know math are not cute.
Some.
Okay, wait, buyer. Actually, episode before you cancel. So thank you so much for coming. It's been an honor to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm so proud. I'm so happy to see that your podcast is thriving and that you're thriving on the other side as well. You're also extremely beautiful, if I do say so myself.
So much. Thank you so much, and all the best with your podcast, guys. I saw her saying she wants to get to 4K subscribers, so please subscribe and follow her everywhere.
Thank you so much. Be sure to leave your comments. Be sure to tell us some of your puppy love stories, if you remember any at all. Tell us how they ended, how they started.
Especially the puppy one. The puppy love.
The puppy love ones are the cutest, I feel. Tell us how they ended. Also, be free to tell us how you spent your Valentines, if you did something with yourself, with your friends. And be sure to leave a comment. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. If you're watching, if you've reached this point and you haven't subscribed, please go back. Your 2 seconds to subscribe are here. Please make sure you do. And see you on the next episode. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Biz Chat segment, where we'll be plugging businesses for the people who support Cycles podcast. And the particular business I'm going to promote now is a business owned by one of my very, very best friends back in primary school. We have not seen each other in a while. And I'm so proud to learn that you now run your own business. That's such a boss move. So please introduce yourself and tell us about your business.
Hi, my name is Vanessa. I own a gifting shop. It's called the Pink Ribbon Gifting Shop. You'll find it on Instagram. Maybe invited me here today, and I'm so proud of her also.
Thank you.
So my business, we deal with flowers. We do men's gifts. We do
Oh,
ladies'
men's
gifts.
gifts.
Yes.
Men's gifts
Yeah.
like
So for men,
watches.
yeah, like watches, we have
Uh-huh.
watches, we have hoodies,
Mm-hmm.
we have these hip flasks, the ones the men use for like when they're going for road trips. They
Yeah.
actually particularly love that one. It's a
Mm-hmm.
hit. We have the mini perfume sets, the designer
Mm-hmm.
ones for men.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And also
Okay.
other things. Even the thermo flasks, they can be customized with a name, the
Mm-hmm.
message you want to give them, anything.
So I'm
Yeah.
sure Valentine's was just the other day. I'm sure business was booming.
Business was good. Men showed out for their
This
ladies.
time
Ooh.
round, I heard there was a scarcity of flowers on Valentine's
Yes.
Day.
In fact, red. The red, because red is the only color they buy on Valentine's.
Who
Elisha,
told
like
them?
Elisha.
Do you think red flowers are what should sell for Valentine's? Say it's okay if you
I
got
think,
yellow
but people associate red with
with
love,
love. Okay,
and
that
not
makes
more. And
sense.
most women have this love for red flowers.
Okay,
Yes.
that makes
So
sense.
you found like by 5:36, flowers
Mm-hmm.
were over, and you're still getting an influx of orders. Like people are ordering,
Mm-hmm.
and people were ready to pay any amount for the flowers.
And also, your gifts are not just for uh, Valentine's or what. It's
No, no, no.
across the year. I also saw you do period packages, bro.
Yes, we do period packages.
So if you're a man, sorry, if you're a man and you're watching this, at the end of the month when that thing usually happens, females really like chocolates. We could also use flowers during that time. So be
Yeah.
sure to hit up at Pink Ribbon on
Yes.
Instagram to get your girlfriend a little something. Do you want to show them some of the things that
Yeah.
you sell, some of the
We
things
have
you deal in?
So for the men today, I came with like these hip flasks. These are
Mm-hmm.
now the proper hits. These are the ones people are
Ah, this
buying,
is nice.
and you can
Can you show
have the
them?
message engraved, the name,
So
all
this
that.
is what it looks like.
Yes.
I really like this one. I think I would like this as well. Does that make me manly or a man?
No,
Is it
they
gonna?
also they you can
I can get one in pink.
I've not seen any pink ones in the market yet.
Okay, okay.
Women barely buy them,
Mm-hmm.
but you can still get this one, and your name will be written on it.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
What else?
So I also carry the Bailey's chocolates because
Mhm.
these
Oh
are part
wow.
of it.
Alcoholic chocolate.
Yeah,
Do-
salted caramel, in fact.
Does it taste like the
Yeah, it
Baileys?
tastes like the Bailey's itself.
So you do know I'm not returning this. I'm not
Yeah,
returning.
I actually brought that
So
for you.
there's oh wow, thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Did I coerce you?
No, you didn't. No, you
So there's
didn't.
also this type of chocolate. So please, please, please patronize her business. Be sure to check out at
The Pink Ribbon Gifting on Instagram.
or your personal page.
My personal page is Wavinia on Instagram.
Thank you so much for coming. I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud to
Thank
see
you.
that you're a boss babe now. And I wish nothing for the best, nothing
you.
but the best for your business.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. So thank you guys for watching this episode. Be sure to leave your comments. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. Tell your friends, tell all your village mates. And I'll be sure to see you on the next episode. Bye.